Hi, this is Kathleen from Making Your Own Money, and yesterday we talked about marketing, and we talked a little bit, hopefully, about some new things, new ways to look at marketing that maybe you hadn't done before. Remember, you want to look at it from their perspective, what the customer and client are receiving, what the emotional relationship is from them. We also talked a little bit about operations and systems, like really how do I get away from working so many hours? I've got young kids, it's really difficult. I'm having trouble with time management. There's not enough hours in the day to get it all done. Well, that's when operations and systems come in, and I am absolutely convinced that you're not going to have success unless you have strong operations and systems in your business. So here's what I want you to do. Get a pen and paper right now, and let's start writing some of this down. In fact, what I want you to do is I want you to write down everything you do in a day for a week. I know that sounds like a lot. I know it may be a daunting task for a lot of you, but actually that's the only way that we're going to be able to write what I call your Bible, your operations manual, because this is something that's going to actually take you out of your business from a hands-on day-to-day operation, so that instead of being the sole core of your business, you then have systems that you can pass off to someone else, and you're not the go-to person for everyone, because A, you're going to run out of steam, and B, it's a huge juggling act. You're never going to be able to get ahead if you're constantly the only person that can do absolutely everything in your business, and you're not maximizing your time, and you're not efficient. And if you remember yesterday, I am all about efficiency, because that efficiency model that we're going to create together in that at-home course, that online course that you actually can participate in, that's going to help you convince yourself that your operations manual is an essential part of your business. In fact, a lot of franchisees, everybody buys businesses and they think franchises are the be-all, end-all. And don't get me wrong, great opportunity. In fact, I have 5, so I'm totally on board with them. But in fact, what people buy when they buy a franchise is, yes, they have an idea, but they buy systems, they buy operations. So that's what I want to help you develop. In fact, if you develop it now, not only will you be able to trade off some of that workload and have some help with it, but you're going to provide a sustainable model for your company. And in fact, you're going to build in a method and a process that allows you to sell your business. If at any point in time you've decided that you want to move on to something else, we want to make sure that you have a saleable commodity, and only with an operation system in place will you be able to do that. So for the week, I want you to write down absolutely everything you do in your business. And one of the things that's really revealed when we do this exercise is redundancy. Now remember, I'm all about efficiency. That means working smart. And yes, there's times where you have to work hard anyway, but let's work smarter in that process. So once you have outlined all of your tasks, every item that you do, I'm talking even when you put a stamp on a letter, I want you to write that down. And as you do that through the day, you'll realize and recognize how much time is spent doing things that you could perhaps have someone else do for you. Remember, we all have special qualities in life. We're not good at everything, and quite frankly, why should we be? Everyone is good at 1 or 2, 3 things, like bar none. They would rather do those all day long than do anything else in the world. And those are the things that we're going to try and isolate for you, so that you know exactly what your bliss is and exactly what you should be concentrating on. Don't try and be good at the things you're not good at. You're just wasting your energy. Be great at the things you're good at. Give yourself time to develop that greatness and offload some of those things in your systems that someone else can do. So operations really just means everything every little component, everything that makes up the way you do your business. How you answer your phone, the type of language you use in your marketing, what you do with your clients, what processes you have once you make a relationship with a client. What do you do afterwards? When you start doing these processes, the other thing that it will reveal are the holes. Where do you need to plug in extra things or work or contact or touch points? What can you do to expand that relationship that you want to build with that client so that you know that they will in turn want to do business with you? So every time you write down something, realize this is a home run. This is getting me to the finish line. This is my success manual. So I know it's laborious, and I know that you probably have never done this before, but it's really critical. And as we go through our system, and we go through the steps just this week, all these little tips that I'm giving you, really, I want you to have all of it. I really want you to have it all. I wish I could do that. I wish I could have every one of you in my classroom. Unfortunately, I can't. A lot of people can't take the time out of their life to come and visit with me here. I'm in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. And if you can't do that, I get that. I understand. That's exactly why we designed this at-home course. I have never, ever, ever done this before. I mean, there are people who pay thousands of dollars to spend a day with me. I've taken all of my knowledge and I've broken it down into an 8-week course. And what I want you to do in that 8 weeks is I want you to get clear on what you can do to get yourself out of your business, work less, and make more money. Have more time with your family and get off that treadmill because it's not taking you anywhere. You're just going in circles. So this is all about operations and system. Get that pen working tomorrow, maybe even today. This is Kathleen, Making Your Own Money. And if you're ready right now to start organizing your life and register for that course, it starts on October the 3rd. So we'd love to have you there from the beginning. I've got lots of special things to do, and I want you a part of it. So we'll see you then. Take care. Bye-bye.